Hey girl. I'm really just excited to be here in Hong Kong, and I was mentioning to you that the whole vibe just makes me nostalgic about Asia. And I wanted to know a little bit more about your story, what brought you here, how long you've been here, what's the deal?
Yeah, for sure. So first of all, I love living in Hong Kong. It's just such an amazing city. And I'm from New York, so it reminds me a lot of like home and all the things I loved about it, but minus a lot of the things that I didn't like about it. So it's just like really perfect. I moved here with my husband, I guess like a year, almost 2 years ago at this point, for a business opportunity for him, and it just really worked out really well. And yeah, I've been loving it.
Wow, it really is amazing compared to back home. So you're from New York. What are some of the things that you think are totally different? I guess we could start with the people and how it is your everyday life.
Yeah, so I feel, and this could just be the expat bubble thing, but I feel like it's been really easy to make friends here versus in New York, almost all of my friends I had were friends I grew up with or went to school with. And I feel as an adult, like I hadn't really made a lot of like new adult friends. There were like a handful that I made when I moved back to New York from Italy because I lived in Italy for a couple of years for grad school, and then I was working in fashion there. And then so when I moved back, I made a handful of new friends, but most of my core group is people that have been around for ages. And so I feel like that's one thing. It's just like maintaining connections and friendships is a little bit challenging. And then also the safety, like when you think about the safety in New York compared to the safety in Hong Kong, it's just two different worlds. Like the city is just so safe. And that's just something that just makes you feel like really comfortable, like just being here.
Yeah. So I went walking last night at midnight. So I had jet lag.
Never would do that in New York.
Never would do that in New York. I had jet lag. I was super hungry. And the only thing that was open was McDonald's. So I had to go get something to eat. And I was walking back to the hotel and I'm like, I feel like I should be scared.
But you're not.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not. And the weird thing about it, it was so quiet. It was like you could hear a pin drop.
Yeah, it's just chill. And even if you did see someone like walking down the block, like in America, you'd be like, oh my God, I'm so scared now. But you just kind of know they're going to mind their business. I'm going to mind mine. And it's just going to be fine. So yeah, I don't know.
I did have my camera up at that point because I was vlogging and I saw a man like behind me.
In the background.
And just my instinct was like, oh crap, let me move. And I moved to the side and he's just like on his phone. He's not even paying attention to me. He's not thinking about me.
Yeah.
At all. I do agree. Like it's a very chill vibe here and everyone seems, quite polite.
Yes, they are very polite.
Yeah. So another funny story, when I was coming here, I took the subway and my suitcase,
the MTR,
my suitcase strap broke as I was walking up the stairs. And my suitcase fell down a flight of stairs and almost killed someone. And instead of lashing out at me, the woman was like, "Oh, are you okay? Let me help you." And she helped me carry my bag.
She carry it up. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, that's very Hong Kong.
That would not happen in Dubai.
Yeah, even in Dubai, really, yeah.
So about Dubai, so you were talking about the people. Dubai culturally is very different, I'd have to say. People really don't talk to each other that much in public. You don't get these pleasantries like, have a good day. And even the taxi driver was like, oh, let me help you carry your bag. Are you going into the restaurant? He brought my bag into you can forget about that. It's not going to happen.
Dang.
Sorry, Dubai. But that's like,
how it is.
That's how it is. And so I think for people who are thinking about Hong Kong or Dubai, you really have to think about what's your personality like. If you're someone that wants those daily affirmations from strangers, you're not going to get in Dubai.
Right, but if you're someone who's like more introverted and you just don't want to talk to anyone anyway,
then Dubai might be for you.
Dubai might be for you because no one's going to just say hi to you on the street and start a conversation.
Oh yeah, no, you won't. You won't have to worry.
And so how long have you been in Dubai?
I've been in Dubai for 3.5 years. Cool. 3.5 years. So we lived in Singapore for about 7 years, and before that we lived in China. And so Asia really feels more like home than Dubai. But I'm finally, getting settled. I guess just mentally sort of embracing what it is to live there. Even the food, I would say.
How is the food?
I'm very much a foodie. But so Dubai has all different types of cuisines, everything really. But you're gonna have to pay a bit more to get the real sort of, the quality that you would probably want.
Fair enough.
And I think I don't know, you can tell me about Hong Kong, but just when I've been here, I've had pad thai for 98 Hong Kong dollars. I thought that was pretty cheap. That was pretty
I
good.
think that's pretty cheap. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I was in Dubai, it was only like really as a tourist the first time I went. And so you're doing all the touristy things, which are expensive anyway. Like you're not really thinking about, let me just order some normal takeout or like get something after work or whatever, like the way you would if you lived there. But so we definitely spent a ton of money going to the kind of scenic and, you know, aesthetic and like poppin' kind of places. But here I feel like you can do it all. There's something like 75 Michelin starred restaurants in Hong Kong. And they're not all expensive. Like some of them are like hole in the wall noodle shops like I've been to. There's, you know, Michelin starred dumplings you can get for like 80 Hong Kong. It's $10 for a Michelin starred meal. And that's not usually the case in a lot of like big major cities.
Yeah.
So I feel like here you can kind of run the gamut. Like you can go super, super expensive. There is still options in the middle. And then even like the 7-Elevens and Circle K's have really good food too.
Yeah,
If
I
we're
tried that too.
Yeah, if we're in a pinch, we'll go get those like pork buns. Like they have these steamed buns. They have like little chicken wings. They have little like dumplings or shumai you can grab right quick, and it's all super cheap and it's good.
See,